evening, Ghost Riders. I'll warn you. Yes, I have my glasses because I have to see the chat. I'll warn you. Camellia is here. Maisie is here. Zed is in the house. Grandma Sherry, Cat Marie, Philly Girl. I'll warn you. Erica, I'll warn you. Welcome. Tonight, yeah, just felt like doing a live stream again. Just getting there, just getting through those watch hours. I'm just right there. I'm just in that final stretch. So, might as well continue those live streams. Oh, I gotta open up my light. I can get there. You go. A little bit blasting off too much. There we go. So, Punksy, hello Punksy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Joseph, hello Joseph, hello Natalie. Natalie's in the house. Little Mama, hello. Wow, you guys are hot, or you guys are on fire. You guys are probably looking good and are feeling good, because I am. This weekend I'm going to Wilson Castle, and tonight I will show you that incredible place that is Wilson Castle. And unfortunately this Friday I won't have a video. Well, the investigation I did in Graveyard, I had a ball and I had a great time with Dom, but it is really hard to edit an investigation in a graveyard with a group of about 10 people. So I don't want to bring you crap. I don't want to bring you an investigation where you hear like noises all over the place. One thing I will do, Saturday, I will do a live stream from Wilson Castle. I will do a live stream from Wilson Castle for you guys, and Dom is right there in the chat. I've looked at my footage, man, and it's really hard to edit. It is to stay in the the way that I'm going with my with the channel and what I'm introducing to the viewers. It's an experience, and I will probably edit it as a form, as a vlog, probably. I don't know, but you have people talking, and I'm trying to do like the investigation on my spot, and you have that's the sad part when you work in a group. You have always somebody that is trying to talk over everybody. And unfortunately, we had one person in the group that was, and one person thought it was nice to take my static cam and try to start to film everything with it. And it was a static cam. So all things said, it was a awesome experience with Dom. I will go again, probably with Dom alone, do a thorough investigation, just like the two of us, without a big group or anything. And I try it like that because it's an incredible graveyard, and it has to be investigated more and have more. Go more in depth with the tombs we will be investigating. So the games are on, guys. If you want to play the games, go ahead. Games are on. And without further ado, I'm gonna introduce you to Wilson Castle. So there is that magnificent building. Look at this place. Look at this magnificent building, guys. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to be there to go and investigate it. For those who don't know what Wilson Castle is, there's a brief history of Wilson Castle. The castle construction began in 1885 as instructed by Dr. and Lady Johnson. Dr. Johnson was a Vermonter who went to England to study medicine. While there, he met and married a wealthy lady of the aristocracy. Oh, that's a hard one. After 7.5 years of planning and construction, the castle was completed at the sum of $1,300,000. The Johnsons remained in the castle for only a brief time. From the 1880s until 1939, the castle was bought and sold numerous times. But in 1939, a radio engineer named Herbert Lee Wilson came to Vermont as a pioneer in the AM radio field and built radio stations all over the world. He was looking for a few locations to build another station and a summer home for his family. He purchased the estate, and the history of Wilson Castle officially starts. In the early 40s, Colonel Wilson was noted for his engineering and radio work in Vermont. He designed radio station WHWB, owned by the Wilsons and Charles Bates through the Central Vermont Broadcasting Corporation. Other radio work included WSYB in Rutland, Vermont, which had the first directional antenna in the state of Vermont. Colonel Wilson also provided engineering on WCAX Channel 3 television station in Burlington, Vermont. And that's the television station that we listen today here in Quebec. It's WCAX TV in Vermont. When America joined World War II in 1941, Herbert Wilson joined the Army Signal Corps, which he retired in the 1950s as a colonel. He retired to the castle and in 1962 opened it for tours. He passed away in 1981 at the age of 82 and left the estate to his daughter, Blossom Wilson Devine Ladabouche. Blossom passed away in 2010, and currently her daughter Denise is the owner. So, that's a brief history of the place. And look, this is Colonel Wilson, and we have a couple of great pictures. I don't know if I can blow them up. That's the furthest that I can blow them. It's an incredible building. Those are historical pictures. Just go on the website, the Wilson Castle website. All the pictures are there. You see, they had band and the people on the grass right there. Magnificent mirror, and behind the house there's like a bird cage, and the apiary. It's, we call it in French a volière. On the land once housed at different times a peacock, an eagle, and pheasants. So he had like domestical birds in those huge cages. And you see another picture of the castle right there. Those, if I'm not mistaken, those are all artifacts that that came from the house. Artifacts that were found during renovations and during restoration of the house. And that's the attic, and we don't see that. Usually there's a casket right there, and I'm gonna probably do a Estes method in the casket. That's going to be fun. And we also have the paranormal history of the place. There is too much to detail and regale here, but when going on your tour, you can ask for paranormal stories, or keep is less scary if your family is along. We believe there is both a portal and a vortex in the castle, which means many spirits come and go as they please. And some people did some research, and I researched. Hey, brother, how are you? And I did some research, and Wilson Castle is actually built on a ley line. It's right there on that ley line. So that's gonna be really interesting. So, which means many spirits can come and go as they please. This makes it a huge hotspot for paranormal activity, and investigators always leave with incredible experience and evidence. There has been one confirmed death on the premises, but multiple mysterious disappearances, as well with rumors of their bodies buried on the property. Spirit have come through saying they are buried in the basement, and with the help of a couple of YouTubers, they are hoping to get funds to, well, dig up the basements and bring to whoever is resting there. So, well, you see that a couple of great YouTubers went there, such as Sam and Colby, Exploring with Josh, Seth. Back then he was called Cinematic Seth, but it's Seth Borden, Brother Frank, and Stephen Dillon from Haunted Nights. And I know that Stephen Dillon hosts numerous events at Wilson Castle, and I think they really like the place. They really love the place because, well, look at that building. It's really beautiful. It's, wow. So, yeah, can't wait to be there and investigate this place. So, music is back. Here, I'm back. So, if you guys have any question, go ahead and ask. If you would like me to do something special over there, I don't know, do a crazy Estes, or do a some sort of challenge, probably long challenge. Yeah, it would be fun. Or do you have any questions? Oh yeah, I will be over there with Matt, Ben, Matthew's girlfriend. She's gonna be there, and Matthew's brother's gonna be there, and we're gonna have. Just hope they're still coming. Allison and her boyfriend, Allison from the old courthouse in L'Assomption. So yeah, I can't wait to go over there. Unfortunately, Leticia, our medium, couldn't come. She has other obligation, but is it far from her? It's gonna take about 5 hours to go there, Maisie. Just about 5 hours. I'm doing good, Linda. Thank you. And yeah, double Estes. It's in the work. It's in the work. Yeah. Probably do it. I will do it. Probably with Mathieu or Benjamin. Is really, he channel really good. When he comes under the headset, sometimes he gets a little bit overwhelmed by the responses that he has, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be really interesting. Uh, what equipment? Well, I'm gonna use everything. I'm gonna use my RAM pod. I'm gonna use the flashlight. I'm gonna use my triangle, the flux. I'm gonna use candles. I I just wish I had some dowsing rods. And I think the guys have a set of dowsing rods. And if they have dowsing rods, I'm gonna attempt a session with dowsing rods, because I heard that place is the place to get great responses with dowsing rods. So, hello, Destination Spooky, aka Reverend Johnson. Reverend Johnson. Welcome. Tried it, but yeah, double Estes. Yes, it's gonna have a double Estes, and I'm gonna try to do something the double Estes, the same place that I'm gonna do the Estes laying in the coffin, but like having like two chairs back to back, and yeah, I made everybody a mod. Destination Spooky, everybody is a mod here, so. Yeah, I know, Kat, but nowadays, with that investigation coming, I'm kind of, payday is next week. So, yeah, everybody's a mod here because everybody's in blue, because everybody in blue are great people, or like the OGs, or like the people that are there 99.999% of the time. If they're not there because they have an obligation somewhere else, they have something else somewhere, or they're supporting another creator, and that's all right. And don't feel bad. Oh, I missed your live stream. It's okay. It's okay. You can't hear me blabbering on rewatch on. You can rewatch me blabbering all the time. Yeah. And after Wilson Castle, guys, I'm going back to Nova Scotia. I'm going back to see my bro Lomar. I've got the chill, and my bro is going somewhere. He's going somewhere this weekend. I cannot tell you where he's going, but he's going somewhere really spooky. And it's in New Brunswick. And no, it's not. It's not. Tax, I worry you, brother. And it's not St. Andrews. It is mental. It is mental. But I'm going back to see him. In the plans we have. Oh, should I give one spoiler, Lomar? At least one. Let me know in the comments. Just one spoiler. I just want to give one spoiler because I know there's one that's not really in concrete. It's in the works. We're trying to find a way, but we have stuff. I have stuff coming with Lomar. Some kick-ass investigations, and we're going to some places to get some answers. He's laughing out loud. Oh, yeah. Well, I will let you on the ice for a moment. But yes, I'm going back to Nova Scotia after Wilson Castle, and going back to work with Lomar and Chelsea for a whole weekend. And afterwards, I'm going to Ontario. Yeah, where they told you about that I will be going to L'Orignal jail. That actually, hello Sam, it is actually the second oldest prison in Canada, and I got the actual year was built 1825. 3 years after the Trois-Rivières old jail. So, and 5 confirmed execution at that prison. So that's gonna be really interesting. And that battlefield in the battlefield in Gananoque. So it's not clickable. No. Oh, I don't know why. I will change them, and I will. But I know some people donated via PayPal the other night. It's on the, well, I know the link should be there, should work. Usually when I use StreamYard, the links work. But is it because I'm using Streamlab? No, because you guys are on YouTube and those links are supposed to. Probably a mod's gonna be kind enough to probably drop the link for the. I know I have dowsing rods on my on my wish list, so if somebody can drop the link for the wish list or for the PayPal, that would be. I not asking for anything but everything, and all those creators that are here, Cat and every are black. They're not blue. Oh yeah, oh my, oh yeah, oh yeah. I should. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I should go back at my about section and usually they have to light blue. Well, I'm gonna see a little more next week, bro. I need help. Probably it's some minor things that I don't do, that, but usually I know usually I have a mod that will drop the link. Let me do something. You know, you have those techno good and you have the techno not. I'm the techno not. And yeah, all black. And usually, check out something. I will have to. There you go. If I go here. Well, if you go and about and the comment section on everything is blue down there, and the wish list is there, and you even have DEADCOM. So all those links are down there. Thank you, Gramacherry, and yeah, and I'm seeing my ugly face right there, and I'm gonna just get me off there because there's like a thank you, Sam, thank you, and thank you, Gramacherry. There's like a 10 seconds delay between the time that I'm speaking to you guys and the time that you are receiving the broadcast. Dude, I'm looking for my words for the broadcast. So yeah, there's about 10 seconds. So yeah. There you go. I will probably give you one place that Lomar and me are going back. If you guys remember Shelburne, that prison for boys, we're going back there because I want to really I'm like Lomar. We have unfinished business there, and we have to find out what's wrong. What's wrong there? What was open? We want. Um, Thank you, Ken. You're not obligated, and you're not. Oh my God. Don't make me cry again. Last time I was on Elena's channel, and you guys were awesome, and you guys were dropping me some PayPal's, and I was literally crying. I was literally crying because I'm not the person who will ask. Hey, I'm that old. I even need my glasses to read the chat on the screen. Yes, it was happy tears because or I'm used to giving, not receiving. And when I receive, um, oh, your dog is looking. What? Probably you have. Well, probably is your spirit guide. Never know. So I'm not the kind of person who wants to. When I receive, I'm so immensely grateful. I would. Cat. I'll if I can find my mouse. If oh brother, you shouldn't. Oh man, you shouldn't. Thanks, brother. You such oh man, you oh. Thanks, brother. I when I received those little gifts, and it was even back then when yeah, I just thanks, brother. Thanks a lot. Um, when you gave me that Christmas gift, you and Chelsea gave me those Christmas gift. I was happy. I was crying. I was in the living room. I was crying my eyes. Look at that. Just having gift from your family. It's kind of I'm talking to you. I'm tearing up. Um, I'm 3017 about. I'm just in that final stretch, in that final 1,000 hours. I'm inside that 1,000 hours. So, and unfortunately, that's why I'm doing that live stream tonight. I want to chat. I want to blow it with you guys. I want to be here and have fun and read what you have to say. And unfortunately, the video for this Friday wasn't to the standard to what I'm bringing you guys nowadays. And I know that at Wilson Castle I will have. Thank you, Grandma Sherry. Thank you so much, you guys. And and I will never stop. I will take your advice for it. I will never stop because I'm having so much fun, and I know that I'm bringing joy and I'm bringing just seeing you guys the other night in the chat when we were watching that live stream in the jail at the old SDG jail. I was having so much fun in my own freaking chat because you guys were freaking awesome in there, and it was so amazing to see you guys chat and to see you guys having fun in the chat. Uh, oh, Cat. Thank you, Cat. I was about to say the whole thing, but no, Cat. Thank you, Cat. You're awesome. And your last investigations with the girls in that lost Victorian street. Wow. Can't wait to see your take on this because I've seen Amy's and I've seen Jasmine's and Camellia Christopher in the chat, guys. She is. You are all amazing, but she leaves me those little messages each day that brings joy to my eyes when I see my bro Lomar bringing us those great vlogs from Nova Scotia, because that place is so beautiful. And I know I should vlog some more. I should go out on my Harley and vlog some more. It's hard for those. Yeah, I that's what I was saying. Yeah, I can't wait to see your alone challenge because I've seen Amy's alone challenge. It was amazing. I've seen Jasmine alone challenge. It was amazing. Can't wait to see yours. Can't wait to see Lottie's. Oh, you girls kick it. You kick it. And Camellia, each day she drops me that little message, and that brings me joy. And this winter, Lomar, how about going back to Texas? I've never been to Texas. I want to see Texas. I want to visit Texas. You've been to Texas, so you can't tell me where to go to Texas. And I might say, guys, that in November about, and Maisie, yeah, all those people here, Tex, you've been here since day one. Tex, he's been here since day one. Linda's been here since the beginning. Cat, I've known Cat for I had like 100, maybe not even 100 subscribers, and Cat was there, and thank you, Michelle. It's that French Canadian accent. And seeing you guys coming, all the time, you're all family to me, and I can't wait to make you guys my producers, because that's my way of thanking you, of giving you back. And that live stream I'm gonna do in Wilson Castle, those are the kind of live stream that I'm gonna try to do when on location, if I'm able to stream. Even if I have to use my freaking cell phone as a hotspot, I will use those freaking. I will use that data for you guys, no matter what. Okay, because I want to bring you guys to what I'm living at in the moment. So thank you again, you guys. Yeah, the Harley Ghost Rider channel. Yeah, and I love that channel, and I love that Camellia brought me that. Thank you, Michelle. Camellia brought me that incredible idea of calling you guys my Ghost Riders, and I can't thank her enough. So yeah, and November. Well, actually, the car is already in the make. I will get a brand new Kia Sportage, a new Kia Sportage 2023, and it's gonna be a turbo hybrid engine. So more kilometers for less for less gas. So yeah, and going in Texas in the wintertime, yeah, well, he's gonna cut that little freezy in half. So, uh, Linda, we will plan something like a road trip or something that I know Lomar did lots of road trip down in down Texas, down in Florida. He knows most of the spots. He went probably more in the U.S. than I did. Funny enough, I've been more in Europe than in the States. Funny enough. Well, in the army, I was 6 months in Bosnia. So, there. I was 3 weeks in Portugal last summer. And the only time I went to Florida, I spent a week. And spending weeks like when I was a kid. But like recently, I spent more. Sure, I spent more time in Europe than I spent time in mostly North America. So, yeah, and I want to do that kind of filming road trip to go and explore and investigate places and yeah, do some vlogging for you guys and try to get in touch. I want to get in touch. Yeah, Maisie. Yeah, Maisie. Scotland is in the books, but probably not for this year. Probably next year. I want to do like a little round thing, like do 1 week intensive filming and going around and finding crazy haunted spots and investigate it. So, yeah, I want to. One of these days I want to go over to Scotland. But it's in the books, but not really. Not this year, but probably mostly next year. But I really want to go because, well, the UK and Scotland, yeah, Ireland, they're all like the old countries we call them here. So it's normal to. Oh, Italy! I've been to Italy. I've been to. Hey, Spotted Ghost, how are you, brother? Hope you're doing good. Hope your studies are doing good. All right, keep those studies because I want you getting that freaking astrophysics degree, right? So get in the books. And yeah, guys, last week I had a freaking out of this world interesting conversation with Spotted Ghost. That guy is the most brilliant guy. Linda, yeah, I'll come back to Spotted Ghost because he said he's going well. Great. Ghost Tubes here, Linda. I don't know because I'm just kind of Oh, you have to go, Grandma Sherry. Thank you for stopping by and um, have a great night. And thank you so much for coming by. All right, thank you so much, and have a good night. So, Linda, I don't. my opinion, that's my own opinion. I think it kind of puts images to your brain, and it kinds of it kind of like it can provoke kind of like pareidolia. Like if you see a face, like later in the evening, you will be investigating. You can see that face. You know, it can um, direct you into a one direction, and you will be totally on the opposite. Probably, I will give it a shot. I will. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I will give it a shot. And I know that Jared and Amy, well, mainly Jared, he works really hard on his apps, and I will give it a try. And uh, Spotted Ghost, yeah, I've showed Lomar one thing, and you guys, you wouldn't believe how Spirit Talker works. Now that I know how Spirit Talker works, I will, out of anything, out of anything, say that it is legit. It is not a. It is not recording you because, first of all, when the app opens up, the microphone shuts off. Because remember, when you downloaded that app, it never told you to get access to your microphone. So if it doesn't have access to your microphone, it cannot, the program is not made to have access to your microphone. The creator, the inventor, he showed me how it works. And he explained to me, that moron, how it works. And I will just say, when we think, us mortals, we think on a one-dimensional realm. Take Spirit Talker as a tarot deck card. All right. When you put your cards out, you have they're on one dimension. But imagine having that same deck, but in multiple dimensions. You know? All those dimensions that exists. So if the spirit is in one of those dimensions, he will get the word that he needs. Or when you Spirit Talker generates a word, it's a peak in a peak of EMF, a peak of, because like Spirit Music Music Box, Spirit Talker uses all the components in the phone, like a gyroscope, EMF reader, the position, vibration, everything to record what the spirit will use. But as like an Ovilus, it uses only one way to access the dictionary. And when he accesses the dictionary, it's like, hello, Debbie. It's like having a deck of tarot card in front of you. But if and DEADCOM text, I had a demonstration that showed me that DEADCOM has a flaw. Unfortunately, DEADCOM has a flaw. And I wanted to talk to Carl about it. Um, you deactivate every sensors on your phone, and it still generate words, and it's not supposed to, because all the sensors are deactivated. So when they are activated, um, then they will use them to generate words. But if the sensors are deactivated, well, I had great results. I had questionable results with DEADCOM, because I had some answers with DEADCOM that are really, yeah, were really accurate. But nowadays, knowing what I know, Spirit Talker is more accurate than DEADCOM. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carl. I love you, brother, but it is what it is, because I Spotted Ghost, if you still in the chat, if you give me just the authorization just to show them, like, the deck of cards, the Spirit Talker deck of cards, if I can say, because if I can show them the Spirit Talker deck of cards, you guys are gonna be mind blown, because the Spirit Talker deck of cards is too. It is. You will understand how how Spirit Talker works, and it is so freaking. How can I put it? It's complicated, but it's easy when you see how it works. And okay, well, I just wanted to, yeah, okay. He will get a video out, and you will see everything in there, and go and check when his video is out, because he explains everything. Everything. When people are, and I'm the first guilty one, all right? I will be the first guilty one, because when we think on the moment that we're in, on the spot that we're on the earth, all right? But there's so much more to it. There's so much more. The position that you are in the universe, the zodiac sign that is over you, all the um, um, uh, everything is like, how can I put it? It's like when the moon, full moon, and the equinox and solstice, when everything of those happen, we say that there's the energy is high, the realm is thin. So spirits live in a parallel dimension that we are. Because when we think, most people think that we only have this dimension. That this dimension is the only one. That there's nothing, there's not a parallel world at the same time going in the same direction, but it is lived differently. And the spirits live in that parallel world. And some of them can come and go from that parallel world. How they do it, I don't know. That's what I want. That's we all want to find out. But one thing for sure, that Spirit Talker was created to communicate with spirits. and it is the essential tool to communicate with spirits. I know people will say, "Whoa, how dare you talk?" I'm not talking about the Ovilus. I'm just saying that uh, the Ovilus is like you're having one deck of cards. So instead of having one deck of tarot cards, go ahead and have thousands and thousands and thousands of decks. So the spirit can take any card he wants, but he can pick the card that he wants out of a multiple of many decks instead of having just one. I don't think I'll be still alive, cat. I'll see you around. I'll see you around. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure. And remember when I had my theory about. I no, bro. I asked because it's not my picture. It's a spotted ghost picture, and I made him. I told him that I would show you, but I would. And is and it is to open up the channel for spirit communication, you need to find the right key. Thank you. Thank you, Spotted Ghost. That is the phrase I was looking for. So, Spirit Talker, it's like you have a keychain instead of having with just one key, you have like all those keys. So you can't. Yeah, I know it's amazing, man. But it's like you have all those keys. So the spirits can use any key that he wants to get the word that he wants to communicate. And Ovilus gives you just like that one key. And if the spirit can find that channel and stick to that channel, it's fine. You will have a great communication. I've seen great results with an Ovilus. I don't have one. I had the chance to work with one with Allison, and I had pretty crazy responses. But with Spirit Talker, you give more to the spirits to work with. Instead of giving them that little tool, you're giving them the whole box of tools to like the key maker from the Matrix, or so it's that little key. But when Spotted Ghost will have that his video out, guys, you music box, Lomar, basically it's just the basics of Spirit Talker. It's all the sensors that are used to generate words are used for a spirit music box. But instead of having a dictionary that is linked with those sensors, and when those speaks come that is related to a word, well, those speaks, when they come, they will start the music. So when he told me that, I was like, oh, okay. Exactly. It's Spirit Talker, little sister. It's, yeah, you strip it down from the essentials, and that music box is so amazing. You and when you went in that old, it used to be a hospital, now is an Airbnb in Nova Scotia. You had to deactivate freaking the vibration and the orientation, I think, because um, you had so much responses and you weren't even in the room, and something was getting vibrations to the phone. So it is pretty amazing. But another invention uh, that comes from our friend from Spotted Ghost. If you guys have an Android phone, he has a SLS camera that is really out of this world. And if, like all SLS cameras, that you set it somewhere, mostly when you don't have trees, or you don't have something that looks like a tree, or it gives just like, stupidly enough, just a broom. Just a broom can give you a false positive. Just the leg of a table can give you a false positive. Um, I've seen people going in the graveyards and seeing something appearing on a gravestone, saying, "Oh, there's a ghost on the gravestone." No, he's mapping the gravestone, but he's trying to map a body on the gravestone. So that's why you're seeing a body appear, because he's trying to map a body on gravestone, because he's seeing something full, a body. Oh, why? Look at that! It's full. It's like showing that to or just my hand with something like that. He will think that that's a head, so he will map my arm and say, "Oh, you have a ghost on your arm." No, so you put it like in a hallway or something like that, or a room, and get it fixed. But uh, that app, and just go and see his videos. That guy spends hours and hours in graveyards, and centuries old graveyards, and just does test over test over test with his devices. Yeah, it is. It is so amazing. He does great stuff, and I can't wait to. Uh, and that Cat Marie, we had a conversation, and the thing is that the phones could have been hacked. I don't know for the others if they were using iPhones or Androids, but it wasn't nothing paranormal. It wasn't nothing spiritual, like some YouTubers say that was probably demons taking over. No, no, it was a glitch, because yes, your phone and that app will get some some updates, and yeah, I know, and when I've seen it, I was baffled, but my logic went to, well, probably there's a glitch in the last update, because even if you put your phone on airplane mode, when you deactivate everything and you like isolate your phone, when it's not on airplane mode, well, the app is receiving and getting some updates. And the last update, where there was a glitch that when and a couple of phones, and when they used the app, went berserk. The only thing that it needed is a new update, and everything got fixed. But it's like everything that is technical. Lots of apps can have a glitch when you and like Spotted Ghost said, it was only like 8 or 9 people that had that glitch. So it was probably just it was only on iPhones. So there you go. So probably it was it was no, I think it was just a glitch in the update, and with the new update, well, everything is fixed. It's fixed. Um, the Alchemog Swamp, man, it's a hack in itself. That plus hello, but files. That place just to itself is it is wild. That place, it is wild. It is everybody that I've seen go there had experienced something special or something kind of crazy, or there's there's a guy that he's researching that place because it has a freaking thing to itself. It's like the freaking Bermuda Triangle. But it's a forest, and we'll stop probably. No, not in the winter, but we'll go. We'll go. I want to go. I want to see that forest. I want to experience it. And there's other places I probably will have to. I know it happened to Jasco and Twin Paranormal. Yeah, and they use iPhones, and that's what Spotted Ghost said. It was probably just a glitch. It was a like you have to know that some creators film constantly. They're like always on the road, always on the road. So they use their phone, their app probably every day. And yeah, you use Android and I use iPhone. I didn't get that glitch. I didn't have that glitch, and I used it. The Hockomock Swamp is a triangle in New England, Maisie. You got Maine, Vermont. We got a couple of places. Lomar, if you can tell me. I know there's like, it's a triangle. Wait. I'll try and find it. Well, yeah. An idiot. Don't show it. I'm looking for a picture. They call it the Bridgewater Triangle. I'm looking for a picture of the actual triangle. Here you go. So that would be actually, I want to see it. There you go. So that's the Hockomock or the Bridgewater Triangle. So it's all in that area. You have wooded areas all around there, and it is said that people are doing like not seances, but like dark stuff. So, and last time that Lomar went there, well, had footsteps, and I don't know if there was like people trying to scare them off, but you heard knocking on the trees. Could it be a pukwudgie? I don't know. I would go on. Hello, Mel. Hello, Mel. Yeah, the satanic panic. Yeah, and there's even kids that went to desecrate a vault, a funeral vault, in nearby graveyard, and they stole the skull of a man, and so dark shit was happening there, and yeah. And you want to come in? If you want to come in, I can send you a link, but we won't see your face, all right? We won't see your face, I promise. Usually I use Stream. Usually I use StreamYard to get some guests, but bear with me, guys. Okay, just need. There you go. Need this. I need this. I need this. There. It's Streamlabs. It's not StreamYard, and I had because if we use Streamlabs, we can't. If I show something, oh yeah, yeah. We'll try. I cannot show anything, but just if you explain to us how it works, it's gonna be just extraordinary. It's gonna be incredible. So. So, if you want to come, I just sent him the link. So I'll see if he's gonna come. He's really a shy person, and he makes me a great honor. Oh yeah, I won't be able to play the video. That's the thing, and because I have problem. Well, I can show the websites. If you send me the sites, I will show them, or just like certain things that you can send me via Instagram that I can you tell me like, yes, show this and show that. I can show them for you, no problem at all. like the graphics that you sent me the other day, that I shown to Alomar. I wanted to show that one because it is so incredible to see how it works, and just waiting if he's gonna come. That's the thing. When I use Streamlabs, it's really hard to get guests because I'm not really used to work with that. When you show stuff and with the sound and everything, so so yeah, usually I use StreamYard. StreamYard, it's so easy and it's so guest friendly. This one is more like stream alone. It's more like a gamer platform. It's more like for those who go on Twitch, and so. But I like that freaking kick-ass layout, and you see the chat right beside the picture there, and I think I will be able to play it. It's just the sound that I have problem. I will try. I can try. It's just send me the link, Spotted Ghost, and I will try and play it. You guys gonna say if you can hear the sound or not. I can try to, but I know this one is such a pain in the butt to play some sort of video for you guys. I can show you like visual things, graphics and stuff like that. It is really simple. It's just visual. It's just that sound that I had so much problem with for the past couple of times that I've used that OBS, but it is so a great, and I have that background music that comes on once in a while, and when I have that offline scene, I have that kick-ass music that blasts off. So I'm waiting for his link. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Great idea. We're gonna set up something, okay, guys? I've been blasting your ears that I wanted to invite Spotted Ghost on the show so we can explain us Spirit Talker. Next week, I will do a live stream from Looking Out. Actually, it's Elliot proposed me to put the jail on the channel for stream. So like the last time. So we've set up a little live stream, so you guys gonna see. Can you turn your mic volume? Yes, I'm gonna turn my mic volume up. It's probably my mic volume. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can drop the music because I know the music sometimes can come over my well, I can't like get the volume up a bit. There you go. So oh, you go. You there, man? Can you hear me? I think he... like that.
Can you not hear me, Jeff?
I can hear you. It's to the viewers. You viewers, can you see him? Or can you hear him? There you go. Ahead. I will just crank up your volume. There you go. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. A little nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just like a friendly conversation with just us and a couple of friends.
So, trying to chat to you on the chat and on Instagram, it was just getting a bit too much because I'm also doing other things as well. So I just thought I'd come on and say, let's set something up, you and me. Instead of me making a video about Spirit Talker, we'll do it on a live stream. We'll go through all the websites with all basically what I did with you the other day. We'll talk about the Ovilus. I'll talk about all the stuff, like some of my research that I've done, and then I'll show that video that I showed you, which isn't the final cut, but it'll do, won't it?
All right, 2 weeks time. Next week I have something planned, but the week after, next Wednesday, you come in on the show and it's gonna be a special on Spirit Talker.
Okay, let's do that then.
Oh, guy, I have chills. I have goosebumps, man. I have
Do you know what?
goosebumps.
I was out tonight. I was at a church that was 1,000 years old. I just got back, saw you was on a live stream, so I started watching your live stream while I'm trying to edit this video at the same time. So yeah, things are a little bit hectic right now, and it's nearly 2:30 in the morning for me.
Oh my God, yes, it's really very late over there. But guys, you have it. You have it right here. In exclusivity, I'm gonna have the creator of Spirit Talker in 2 weeks' time, and we're gonna explain to you how it works.
Yep, let's do it. We'll talk about some of my other apps as well if you want. I heard you talking about my SLS app. I can go into some details about how that works, the music. But I'll just tell you everything you want to know, mate.
Well, it's not just me. It's for the viewers, and finally, we're gonna shut some pie holes that says that those apps are crap, and when I know that they are not, because when you know how they work, well, even the
But that's
basic.
it. I mean, phones are so powerful nowadays. I'm using an iPhone 14 Pro now. I used to be an Android guy, but ever since getting this iPhone 14 Pro, I'm sold on iPhones now. It's the best phone I've ever had. In fact, I was going to make a video about that phone as well, because it's just how that works. It's crazy,
Oh
and
my
all the
God.
sensors that they have. All paranormal devices have some sort of sensor in it, and those sensors are the same sensors as what's in a phone. You know,
Well, just to tease a little bit the viewers, tell just a basic difference between the Ovilus, like you told me, the deck of cards, the deck of tarot cards, and
yep.
a Spirit Talker.
Okay. So the Ovilus works by calculating the magnitude of the magnetometer, which takes a 3D point in around your phone from the X, Y, and Z axis and turns it into a one-dimensional point. And using that magnitude value, will choose a word from a one-dimensional list of words. Spirit Talker is multi-dimensional, shall we say. It doesn't calculate magnitudes. It goes off a lot of other things, and oh, you put me on the spot, Jeff.
No, but just go with
Okay, let's say even like I said, you've got to find the right key to open up a channel for spirit communication. You need to find the right key, and one of the main parts of that key is the sign of the zodiac.
There you go.
There you go.
So it doesn't work only on one dimension. It works with the where you are actually on the Earth, with the position of the Earth in the galaxy, where it is.
Yep.
Position.
The position of you on the Earth, where the Earth is around the sun, and what sign of the zodiac is above you on the celestial sphere.
So when I was telling you guys that we have to stuff, and hello Michelle McCreary, and happy birthday, it was yesterday, to James, my brother in arms. Happy birthday to James, my brother in arms. So like it was saying, we only look on one dimension, but when we look further up, a spirit talker is more than just that dimension.
I can guarantee, well, I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly certain that Spirit Talk is probably the most advanced ITC piece of equipment, not just an app, a piece of equipment that's available to people, and it's what, a couple of quid. You know, look at an Ovilus, the £600, and it doesn't work as how Spirit Talker works. You know,
it doesn't use the same sensors.
No, it's basic,
and it's basic. Like you said, it's basic. It's just it use one sensor when Spirit Talker use many sensors.
On Android, Spirit Talker uses about 14 sensors, plus lots of other variables are involved: date, time, positions of the Earth and the Sun, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, there's quite a lot involved.
So imagine you have one sensor versus 14 sensors. It's like,
and not only that, it's multi-dimensional. You know, the Ovilus is one dimension. Spirit Talker, most of the sensors on Spirit Talker are 3-dimensional, and then on top of that, you've got all these other things that all get put together into some crazy algorithm I've invented, and then it's that chooses a word. So it does start off with a 1-dimensional list of words, but when it calibrates that list, runs through the algorithm with all of the sensors, values, and everything else, and it organizes everything into this huge multi-dimensional array that's constantly moving around like a huge Rubik's cube. That's just, you know,
for all the guys, for all you people that have Spirit Talker, okay, take your app right now, open it. You're gonna see all the sensors are gonna be calibrating. All right, when it's gonna be open up, you're gonna see like a graphic on the right hand side of your screen. I don't have my phone with me, and it's gonna be like a graphic, like a heartbeat. Click on it. Gonna see all those numbers. Those are all the sensors that are working to find a word right now. So look at what your phone is doing. So all those numbers are all those parameters that the phone is using right now to find a word, not just one parameter. All those.
Yeah, and those values, they're the raw values coming in from the sensor. So on top of that, I've had to write or create lots of different types of filters to remove noise, detect if people are walking, that sort of stuff. So some things do get filtered out.
And can you explain to the people that says, well, he can listen to you?
No, it can't listen to you. The microphone isn't used at all. It's the way that things are made now, like especially with Google and with Apple, you have to get permission to use the microphone. You have to get permission to use the camera, and if you don't request an app to use those parts of the phone, then you can't use them.
So for those that says that no, our phones are listening to us and they are generating a hello, Bad Cat. Jasmine's in the house.
Hey,
Jasmine,
Jasmine.
I'm having a very special guest out of the blue, out of nowhere. I'm having the creator of Spotted Ghosts. Right now, I'm having here. And in 2 weeks' time, he's coming back, and we're doing a special to explain to the world finally how Spirit Talker works. To finally put a stop to those people that says that it is not legit. It is the most legit tool, paranormal tool that we can use at this moment to get some sort of communication with the spirit realm. Sorry. So
And the more I find out with all my research that I do, the more Spirit Talker will evolve. I mean, it's evolved quite a lot in the last 2 years, you know.
oh, and I've noticed that lots of old words are used. Is it the dictionary that is made like that, or is just like um, the words that are updated that are uh,
Sorry, say that again. I didn't hear what you said then.
uh, we have lots of old words like jail instead of writing JAIL. They're gonna write JAGAOL.
Yeah.
Or the name. I had the name Aldous coming through Jasmine Alda. Those are old words, old names. Are those actually in the dictionary and all those words, or those words are like updated constantly?
Um, the dictionary is updated quite a lot. Um, when more words and phrases are found through research, through some of my other apps actually, they get added to the dictionary. But there will be maybe an older version of a word, and the possibility is there for either one to be picked. So yeah, it could choose an old word instead of a new word.
And for them could be more easier because it's more in the vocabulary they were talking back in those days that the words that we're using today
Well, yeah.
are they're not the same. So yeah, 2 weeks time, guys. 2 weeks time. My friend from Spotted Ghost is gonna be here. He's gonna come and explain to you guys how it works. And oh man,
I mean, I've been trying to make a video about it for months now. I started it before I moved office, and that was a long time ago now. Um, I scrapped the first one that I made because it was rushed and it was rubbish. I've been working on another one since I released the trailer, because that was going to be the intro to the video. But I'm that busy. I'm just struggling to find the time to do it. But if I could just sit down with you for an hour or two, we'll do a live stream. We'll do everything that I've shown you the other day. We'll go
that's
through
gonna
the
be
websites and stuff. Yeah.
that's gonna be perfect because I think I think people out there want to know how it works, and there's many of us out there that wants to finally tell the haters or tell the those people that say, well, you're working with apps, you're not a real ghost hunter, to tell them to shove it because it works and it
Well, yeah.
is
When
uh,
people say, "Oh, it's an app," get with the times. Yeah, it's 2023.
That's it. And people that will down apps and say, well, it's not the the right tool, or it is not an Ovilus, it's an app, or well, it works better than an Ovilus. So
Yeah, I mean, at the minute, you're the only other person that really knows how it works. I know you've shown Lomar a picture.
yeah,
That picture that I've shown you isn't 100% accurate, but it's very, very similar.
can I show them just that one?
Yeah, go on then.
All right,
Yeah, go on, show them.
you guys, finally.
Let me explain what they're about to see. You're about to see a 6-dimensional array. Okay.
Where is it? Oh, right there. There you go, guys. This is how Spirit Docker works.
So this is its brain.
That's the brain of Spirit Docker. So you see all those squares, all those values. Well, you have one here, you have one there, you have all of those. So imagine,
and they're all moving.
Everything's moving in there. So the spirits have all of this to work with. Not just one page, just the frontal part of this. You just don't have just this part.
So each big cube, this is a 6-dimensional array, and each big cube contains. So you've got a 3D array, and then a big cube contains another 3D array of cubes that are very similar, and everything's all moving around depending on the environment and all of the sensors, the values that are coming in. So it's constantly moving like a massive, crazy Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. So just take the Ovilus. The Ovilus, you will have just one page, just like that frontal part. That would be
no, not even that. It's just a simple list. Oh. If you opened up like Notepad on your computer and wrote in the words and had a word on each line, that's just a one-dimensional list of words. Which is that means Spirit Talker does have that in it, but when it calibrates all of those words, because the order of the words never changes, and the environment of that's around the phone moves all of these words into the certain places inside this sort of brain, if you like, and then it all gets configured and moved into certain positions.
So that is the brain of Spirit Talker, guys.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but it's the closest picture I could find on the internet at the time.
It's the big picture, but it is what it is, and there's exactly, Dom. There's no movement in an Ovilus. It's one dimension. So,
yeah, I mean, when it calibrates, even the position that you're pointing the phone in plays a part in where things get put. You know, you could be facing north, south, east, west. Your phone could be pointing up, down. You know, all that. There's loads of different angles and lots of other variables that go into configuring where all these words are put, including as I said, the sign of the zodiac that's above you on the celestial sphere when you turn the app on.
Hello, Sheldus. So, guys, I told you that it was mind blowing. It is mind blowing. It is finally. When I was talking with you, I told you that most of us, and I'm probably one of the guilty one, we only think in one dimension. We always forget to think in another dimension, that spirits could be in another dimension. And when you see that, that makes you think that, well, that's how they work. So
yeah,
we give them the tools to work with in the dimension they are in.
Yep. So in a nutshell, But you know, obviously, there's a lot more to it than just that picture.
Yeah.
You know.
But you got a basic picture right there, guys, because it's the best way that I can tell you that this is how Spirit Talker thinks. This is all those tarot deck cards. Got millions and millions and millions of tarot deck cards instead of having just one.
Yeah, so it's basically, it's the way I'd describe it is a multi-dimensional type of AI that's calibrated by the universe and then controlled by the sensors in your phone.
So not next week, guys. The week after. Check. I don't have my schedule. Oh yeah, there it is. Where so not the on the 31st. No, next week. No, next week. Yeah. No, next week I'm going to. I will be on the road. Yeah, sorry. Next week I will be on the road. I will be going to Nova Scotia. It's the week after that I'm doing the live stream with.
Let me just check my dates because I've got an exam on June the 2nd, which is next Friday, and I've got another one on the 12th. So just the 7th of June.
Yep, the 7th of June.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good.
But I'll speak to you before then anyway.
All right. So, guys, thank you, Spotted Ghost, for coming by and just like giving
You're very welcome.
That little insight. And I'll see you on the 7th.
Yep, I'll see you on the 7th.
All right,
yeah.
guys.
See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers,
so, guys,
Jeff. See you, mate.
That was a Spotted Ghost. Just came just impromptu and wow. I told you guys that app was out of this world and the guy is brilliant. He is so brilliant. He is in my opinion one of the most brilliant thinking minds that we have in the community, and to have him come by the show and just telling me and telling us how it works, it's just incredible. But for that live stream, we will be on StreamYard. I will be on StreamYard. We'll probably do it a little bit earlier because I want to accommodate my friend Spotted Ghost. He lives in the UK, and I want to really have some time, and I really want to take time and look with him and answer every question that everybody will have. So I want really to take the time with him and bring you guys everything. Wow. I'm just wow. I'm happy because finally we will have the creator of the app come and tell the world how just that image, just that kind of basic image that I shown you that he gave me. It is so. It's so. Yeah, I'm losing my words. It is the best picture that Yeah, that brain is amazing, Cat Mary. Thank you, thank you. That brain is amazing. It's just the spirits just don't have one one dimension to choose from, and that's the thing that I love about that app is just those multiple dimensions that they can interact with, and they can get in contact with us by using the app, and they can go and find that word. And probably that's why some of our communication sometimes can be like not weird, but sometimes you know, just by moving your phone from one place to another, sometimes it will give them just that moved. It will give them that place to come and really get the word they want to come out. And sometimes when we get those random words, sorry, we get those random words, but it's probably the peak wasn't at the right place or the right time to get the right word. Sheldust, you're not feeling good. I missed a bit. Sorry. Oh no. I hope you're doing good, Sheldust, because you're our best. You're our. Everybody was missing you. I was missing you in some chats. I was looking some other creators, and hey, where's Sheldust? Sheldust is not here. Everybody was looking for you, and you've sent me a message 2 days ago about that band that I've looked and I've loved them. Oh, if I if I can help you, and just saying, you guys, I'm not. If you notice, I'm not moving a lot. I screwed up my back Monday by bending over. I stayed bent down. My girlfriend had to help me up. I have an hernia in my back that I developed when I was in the army. It's really small, but she's there, and she let me know sometimes that she's still there. And for the past 2 days, I was sitting on my couch, just like in pain. So, Sheldus, I will take some of your pain, and I will take some. No, you don't have to be sorry, because it's probably some being somewhere that was giving me your pain that was feeling for you. All right, that's my take on it. I was having your pain, so I will take your guys' pain anytime, because I'm the way I'm made like that. I will give you everything. I will give you my heart. I will give you. Oh yeah, it's doing. Yeah, you do them those yoga stretches. Yes. It's just because I'm getting old. So I will take your pains all every day, and but I will give you all that love and all that creation and all those incredible places that I want to investigate and bring you guys. So, hey, I've been at it for hour 45. Wow. Oh yeah. Probably it was something like that, Michelle. And stupid enough, it was. I took some boxes and just like put them on the ground, and they were empty boxes as well. Just putting the boxes on the ground, and I stayed there. That Ernie say, what Ernie said, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm still around." Guys, I love you so much, and I know that I had some donations tonight. Kat, thank you so much, Kat. Uh, there's Sherry, Sherry, thank you so much, and Lomar brother, thank you so much once again, uh, guys. Uh, I'm so Z. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. As a matter of fact, next week. Next week. That's why I can't. I don't know why I thought that I was going in Ontario next week. It's not next week. In 2 weeks, because next week I'm going to Nova Scotia. Yes, Ed. I'm going to Nova Scotia. I'm going back to see my bro and to see Chelsea and to see IKEA. I'm not going to see Lomar in Chelsea. I'm going there to see IKEA. Yes, I'm going back there, and we have some crazy, crazy investigations, and we're going back to a dark place that is Shelburne Prison for Boys. We're going back to Shelburne, and we're going up the ASS of that MF, because we're gonna try to get something out of that place, because it has to be investigated again and again and again, because there's something there. There's something there really dark, and it has to get caught, and I want to get that proof, and I'm pretty sure that Lomar and Chelsea wants to get some closure to that place, because it's been calling me. I think it's been calling Lomar as well, and yeah. So yes, that collab is coming again with yeah, Shelburne again. Shelburne again. Yes, Cat Marie. We're going up the ASS of that place again. Because last time I went there was alone. And going there alone was one thing stupid. and and Lomar called me crazy of going in there alone. So this time I'm going with them. So be will be a team. Last time he went there with Angelo and Chels, and it is, we have to be together, because it's a very dangerous place. I don't know if somebody I'll do it for you. Sheldus is looking for the PayPal link. I will put it right there for you, Sheldus. If somebody is faster than me. Oh, darn. I'm looking for my stuff. There it is. Somebody's faster than me now. There you go, Sheldas. There you go. So yeah, that place. I'm just like another option. Oh, July 9th. I would love to go, Lomar. I would love to go on July 9th, but I will be in Ontario on the 8th. I will be with Elliot in L'Orignal. And afterwards, I'm going down by Kingston, and I'm going to Niagara, to the Valhalla. But, dude, oh my God. We have to do that place later in the summer. But I know there's a place that Lomar got in contact with a couple of months ago, and he's he's waiting for an answer for a really special place that got some dark past. Some bodies were stored there in the basement, in the tunnels. It's a museum. So after I get back from Niagara, man, well, we'll talk about that when when I'll get over there, man. Because follow the Weibo, guys, where Lomar is telling me is the fort where the British first attacked when they came over and took control of Canada from the French, because Louisbourg was a fortification, a French fortification. So that's the first place they attacked before they came to Quebec City and attacked Quebec City. So it is loaded with history, loaded with death, loaded with battle, and that's a place that I wanted really to investigate. So if you can't move the date, man, I'll do everything to go back to Nova Scotia to do that place. I'll even fly if I have to. And even Dom will die to do Louisbourg as well. So you guys are once again so awesome. I'm so fortunate to have friends like you guys, to have such a great community, to have such great friends like Dom, like Lomar, like Angelo. I had the chance of to work with him only one time, but we had so much fun. No problem, bro. I'll keep you posted. And anyways, we see each other next week, so we'll check this out. And for you guys, hey, 2 hours, another record for me. Another record for me. Fort Henry, Dom. I was looking for probably go to do Fort Henry when I'm gonna be in Ontario. But I know that Elliot told me that it's not really in the good period. But I will do the battlefield near Fort Henry. The battlefield near Gananoque, where in 1813 it was like one of the one of the bloodiest battles of the War of 1812. So I will be investigating that place. So, guys, I'm fortunate to have you guys. I'm such blessed because, well, I have great friends that are here, that are there all the time, that cheer me up and got cheer me up and are there to watch and to tell me if it's good or if it's not. And that's what I like, because I like that constructive kind of I'm losing my words there, critique. I need that critique sometimes, and that's why I didn't want to bring the video that I was supposed to bring you guys this Friday, because it had so much talking around and everything, and it wasn't really a good. It was a group investigation, and with group investigations, that's the thing. You have other people talking at the same time, and sometimes like leading their own investigations, and that's good. That's good. That's why we do a group investigation. So, you guys, I'm gonna stop blabbering, and I'm gonna say thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being part of this channel and helping me grow all the time. And thank you, Cat Mary, and thank you again, everyone. You such an amazing community. You such an amazing group of people. I've been blessed to have you guys in my life, and yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna see you guys. I'll catch you on the next paranormal adventure. Okay, guys? See you guys. Bye bye. And guess what? I love you guys. Bye.